Good evening and welcome to the 23rd of February Trading Tuesday. It's presented by Mark Owen, and we're going to have a look at present opportunities that lie ahead for the week. So we're going to be looking at FX, we're going to be looking at the S&P 500 and commodities. Current opportunities in the FX market will lie with Euro dollar, Aussie dollar, Kiwi dollar, Euro yen, and GBP USD. Actually, we need to add this into the list because it has made a further move down, which we will look at. The global index, the S&P 500. Commodities, sugar has now been taken off the list because we've been stopped out today. Our second trade was stopped out at break even, and our first trade, well, we've banked nice profit on that, but there was a huge surge in the price of sugar today, which has taken us out of that particular market. I hope you've been enjoying our morning updates and you've been tuned in every day so far this week, and for the rest of the week they will be uploaded prior to 9 AM UK time. If you do have any questions, please feel free to email info@phoenixblue.co.uk. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Phoenix Blue Trading. Our website, phoenixblue.co.uk, will be coming soon. Okay, so let's start off with a couple of the markets. First one we're going to look at is Euro dollar. This was highlighted to our clients, our protege group, in our weekly watch list. So first things we were looking for was a daily close below the 1.1060, which we got yesterday in this candle here. Today it came up so close, within 7 pips of our entry, which you can see here, the green dashed line. So it came very, very close to our entry, and our first target is down here, just underneath the 1.1 number, big round number. So our entry is still staying there. We believe the conditions are still viable. It should be okay to leave this trade in. We've got multiple confluences with supply zones and fib numbers in there. Okay, so this is a trade that we're leaving in. So entry that we have at Phoenix Blue is 1.1060. We've got initial targets of 1.0970, and then with extended targets right down here in the 106 region. Okay, next market we're going to look at is Aussie dollar. Now, since actually taking this screenshot, our trade has now triggered. So this is a contrarian trade. Our longer term view on this particular market is to the downside. We've got a small risk contrarian trade to the upside, triggered at 72 even number, and we're looking at taking this up to the highs at 73s. Now we will be taking partial profits in the mid zone, around a 60 pip profit where we'll be moving stops to break even. Next market, okay, Kiwi. This again was another one of our watch lists. This is the weekly chart. You can see on here we've got a fib of the last impulse move down of the weekly chart. You'll notice that I haven't actually included this spike. There's a reason for that. Yeah, this was a bit of a glitch in our data, we believe, because we've looked across multiple providers and we actually can't see this market movement down here, which is why we've taken these lows. Okay, so don't just think we're picking random spots on the chart. We believe that this is a data inaccuracy. Okay, so what we notice is we've got a pullback to the 618. It's also a weekly supply zone. We can see this sort of rising wedge forming. Now, we did send this out to our clients. We were looking at a short in here at 67.50 as a short term back down to the top of this little range, which you would notice on a daily time frame. It missed our entry. It's come down, would have been 80% of target, so this trade is no longer valid for us. We will, however, be looking at taking further short trades on this should we get a rally up into the 68.40 area. So in and around the 618 and these closes up here, where we'll be looking to run this market to the downside. Although we don't have any pending orders on this, this is something we are watching and very clear about looking at taking more opportunities on. Now the market we did talk about earlier, which is cable, you'll see that this has had a huge sell-off, primarily to do with Brexit and maybe something to do with Mr. Boris Johnson coming out and agreeing on live TV that he's looking at agreeing with Britain to leave the EU. We're not going to get into a political debate here on Trading Tuesday. However, if you want to email me your comments and your views, I'll be more than happy to read through those. We will be looking at the market to see if it does close below these lows. It is a falling wedge, and we want to see if the market will actually stay below this support level. If it does, then we'll be looking at taking a retest and getting back short on this market, as there is potential a lot further downside. We've got another couple of weeks until we'll see further movement and decisions made on this particular market. Euro yen, okay, this has made a significant move. We've got a clean close and break below 126. So our opportunities lie here on any sort of rally back up to 126, and then we've pretty much got a free fall on this market all the way down. I mean, there's so much room for potential profit on here. You'll see there's multiple fib confluences coming in at the 126 level. If we do get an opportunity to get in at 126, our next sort of structure lies in at around 120. So you've got 600 pips of movement there. So there's a lot of profit there to be had from this particular market. Again, don't get suckered in and take the trades. Wait for the market to come back to you at a given price that you want to get in. Don't just force the market. Remember, trading is a patience game. You do your analysis, and then when the time comes, you pounce. Okay? We are the inspectors. We are looking for the clues. We find the clues. We line up the fundamentals. We line up the technicals. And when they're there, we look to take advantage of a market. We always trade positive risk-reward. Very simple. Make sure everything is aligned, and then we take the trade. Okay, S&P 500, another one of great interest to us. We are looking at potentially getting short this market from around 1970. Again, we've got multiple fib confluences coming in at a structure point, potential supply zone as well. So we'll be looking to get short around 1970 with around a stop of something like 1990. Give or take a few points, personal discretion, but that's what we're going to be doing at Phoenix Blue. Next market is cocoa. So today we saw a huge fluctuation in price, as we have done in sugar. We've been long this market now for a few days, and what we did see was the market push up, sell off. We then got a bullish day yesterday, and today we saw the market push down quite aggressively, and it's only in this last hour it's turned around significantly, and we're seeing lots of accumulation. The question is, are we still happy with this trade? And the answer is absolutely. This trade is based off commitment of traders. So we expect that this market, we've seen an accumulation of long contracts from the commercials, so we are expecting a decent positive risk reward from this trade, as we did from sugar. Unfortunately, today we did see a big rally in sugar, which has seen our second positions get stocked out at break even and hand back a bit of profit from our first positions. At the end of the day, it's profit. It's not costing us anything, so it doesn't matter. We will be looking at running this up into extended targets of around 33. If you are a conservative trader, I'll be looking at taking some sort of profits off at around 3060. It's an area of structure, so expect to see some sort of sticking in and around this area. I do want to go back to euro very quickly, so please forgive me for doing this. We did talk about the short trade from 1.1060. Now, a bit like our trade on Aussie dollar, you might find that this market comes into the 50% retracement, so around 1.0950. If the market does that before triggering us on our short trade, there is an opportunity to get long short term around 1.0950 and trade that up for around about 100 pip potential gain up to 1.1060. So you've got about 100 to 110 pips available there on a short-term move. Now, guys, that is it from Trading Tuesday. We've covered a variety of FX markets, one global index, and we've looked at cocoa. There will be potential other opportunities to get into cocoa. Like I said, if this is a market you want to follow or videos that you do want to subscribe to, please click subscribe, click like, follow us at the Phoenix Blue Trading Team, enjoy our content, and if you do have any questions, please email us at info@phoenixblue.co.uk. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Phoenix Blue Trading. If you do know any traders that are potentially struggling or going through any pitfalls or dilemmas that you might have experienced in the past, send them the link. Get them to follow, get them to have a look at what we do here. It is simplified methods, but what you'll find is what we do is very concise and it's to the point. No deviation. So we look forward to seeing you guys. The morning update will be on before 9 a.m. tomorrow. Thanks so much for listening and take care. Have a good evening. And that's it from Trading Tuesday. Bye-bye.